Josh here. I've got another longtime client of mine, Shannon. We've been working together for 3 years now. So, Shannon, if you can remember back to when we first started working together, what was it that really made you reach out to me and get started in the first place?
I wanted to get in shape. I'm in my 40s now and wanted to really just get in better shape. I wanted to be healthier, both physically, mentally, and really just get into a routine and a rhythm.
Awesome. So, I remember one of the things that you told me at the very beginning was you liked all of my mobility content. So,
Yes.
again, looking back, like when you first started working with me, you were dealing with some hip issues from running.
hmm
Um, can you just kind of touch on that a little bit and how we work to help resolve some of those issues and get you running pain free, but also talk about this in a bit, but a little bit more into some other areas as well.
Yeah, I had a torn labrum in my hip and never really kind of fully healed. But when we first started working together, I wanted to get back into distance running. That was a goal of mine, and all of the mobility. What I really liked was there wasn't too much pressure from the beginning. It was a gradual. You really showed me like the process, and since then I've been able to build all the way up to a marathon.
That's right. So, speaking of which, you've had some different goals along the way. So, it initially started with running, you did a couple races, and then for a while we transitioned into a bit more of like the physique
hmm
type stuff. And then again, we just finished up another run of training for half marathons and marathons. So, again, can you kind of just touch a little bit on what that training experience for you was like for those different goals that you've had along the way?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, basically, it's we looked at physique for a while, and honestly, everything that we've done has been a building block for the next, which is one of the things I've absolutely loved. It hasn't been, everything's been designed for with a specific goal in mind. It's been whether it's been physique or it's running the first half marathon that I came back to, then running a second, then running a third, then running my full marathon. Everything's been a gradual build, and it hasn't felt like too much pressure at all. It's been fantastic. Like it never felt like it was ever too much.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, with that, you are also extremely busy. I know not technically an entrepreneur, but you run your own business out of the company that you work for. So, touch a little bit on how our schedule, how our workouts have worked along with your incredibly busy schedule, and if there's any sort of benefit that you've seen from that side of things with what we've done in the gym.
Yeah, I've seen a huge amount of benefit. I love our early morning sessions for a lot of reasons. One, it keeps me accountable. Two is it sets the tone for my entire day. It gives me structure. I get up, I'm up at 5:30 in the morning, get up, come here. It's the first thing I do out of the day. I leave here feeling great. That just sets my tone for the whole rest of the day. I'm in better mood. I feel better. I have more energy. I, handle stress better. It's a huge relief for me, and it's a tone setter for the entire day.
Man, love that. All right. If there's anyone who is on the fence about booking a call with me or getting their first trial sessions in, what do you have to say to them?
They absolutely should, and they shouldn't wait. And honestly, the faster you get in, the better you're going to feel. And in all honesty, like most, your approach is so much different than everybody else's, which is the one thing I've absolutely loved, because it's not like yelling in your face. It's not like, there's never a demeaning thing about it. It's all positive. It's all energetic at the same time. And honestly, like if they haven't already called, they need to call like now.